Hi everybody, happy Saturday. It's a beautiful summer morning here in Colorado, and before I dive into my computer to write my book, I like to do some pumping primal exercises so my brain is alert, my body is on fire, and that's when my creativity flows best. So I've been promising you for a while to share some of my favorite primal movements. And we call primal patterns or primal movements. Paul Chek refers to a lot of these fundamental exercises as primal movements because they're movements we need in our daily lives. So if any of you go to the gym every day or you're about to start a strength program, you need to master the fundamentals, right? Just like basketball players do. They master the fundamentals over and over, and that's what separates them and make them very successful. Same thing when it comes to strength training. You need to master your squats, you need to master your lunges, your pulling exercise, your pushing exercises. And not until you master them, you shouldn't start trying some fancy exercise like standing on stability balls or standing on any type of balance device. Master the fundamentals on the ground first. And if you don't know the fundamentals already, I highly recommend that you hire a trainer before trying any of this exercise that I share with you, and make sure you do a proper posture, proper breathing, and you have proper core function so you don't get injured from doing any of these exercises. I always like to remind people there's no bad exercise. There's a wrong application, in other words, wrong person for a certain exercise. So I want to share with you one of my favorite exercise tools that I have discovered a couple years ago by watching another trainer. And when I got my studio, I decided to embrace this tool and explore more. And I'll share a link in this video how to get DVDs, education courses, and even order your Clubbells. They're called clubs, and they kind of look like a caveman tool, right? So they are very primal, and that's why I love them, because I can just do 10-15 minutes of movement using this tool and be completely worked. And as you know, my workouts are not much longer than 30 minutes these days because I got extremely full schedule with my clients and writing my book, making these videos for you. So I keep my workouts effective and short. So I'm going to show you my favorite primal movements, which is a squat. So I add the Clubbell to my squat. So I simply hold the Clubbell like this. So the Clubbell is a little similar to a kettlebell in terms of center of gravity. The weight of the Clubbell sits all on the bottom here, so you can see the shape of the Clubbell. So the weight sits right here. So that makes this a very cool tool to swing, and therefore you gain grip strength and also a lot of shoulder strength and shoulder stability. So because of the shape, allows you to do different things that you cannot do with a dumbbell or a kettlebell or a medicine ball. So that's why I love it. So I'm going to share one of the most basic exercise, which is a squat. So I put the heavy part on the top, strong grip. I always remind people, you gotta hold any device, a dumbbell or a cable, with a strong grip, because how you charge your grip is going to affect how you're going to charge the rest of your body, because your muscles above your wrist are connected to your hand. Everything's connected. So you can just do a test when you shake somebody's hand and you squeeze a person a little more, you see the muscles in your biceps and your shoulders actually bulging up even more. So strong grip, not so strong that you're going to hurt your hand, but solid. So I hold the club solid and I squat, take a deep breath in, exhale, breathe in, exhale. So this is an example of a squat with a push motion, and as I push the Clubbell away from me, I'm really challenging my core muscles because I'm moving this object, changing the center of gravity, so it's firing my core muscles, all different levels of forces and intensity. The next one is a squat and press. So I hold the clubbell the same way, squat and press, squat and press. And again, what I love about this tool, it allows me to work different parts of my core, still my body different, so my body is constantly firing to figure out what's going on. And that gives you an overall functional strength or full body strength. Very different way that a bodybuilder would train isolating more muscles. So again, if you want to get the best for your time, I recommend that you use exercises that is going to work every single muscle in your body. And variations, I can squat moving the clubbell that way, that way, that way. Then I'm going to show you a lunge with a swing. And again, I don't recommend you just buy a clubbell and start straight with the lunges. I'm just sharing with you the versatility of this tool that I utilize every single day. So the first thing you learn with a clubbell, if you get one, is to simply learn how to use your body to swing the clubbell. And then you come to a club position, which is the first fundamental exercise they teach you. From this position, you can go into a squat, lock, great exercise for the shoulder. One of my favorite lunges that I do is with a clubbell. It looks like this: a swing, a lunge, and lock. I'm going to go back so you can see better. Lunge, lock, lunge, lock, lunge, lock. So they come in different sizes, and this is a 10-pound club, this is a 15-pound club. If you're going to try this for the first time, I recommend that you get, if you're a female, a 5-pound clubbell, and if you're pretty fit female, maybe a 10-pound clubbell. If you're male, start with a 10 and move to the 15. And again, this looks simple, but if you don't have any experience in strength training or core strength, that might be quite challenging. So don't try this on your own. Hire a trainer or get an education program with this company, and you can learn the fundamentals of clubbell. Something you can have in your garage, in your living room, and you get a kick in the butt workout. So that's one of my favorites, primal types of workout. Thank you so much. In next video, I will share different ways to pull. Thank you so much. Have an amazing weekend.